So the last part of building a successful business online is connecting. It's learning to connect with like-minded people. Welcome to another video from honesthombusiness.com. I'm John Adams and I'll be your guide today for the very last video that will finally excel you far beyond anything you could ever have imagined. So let's show you how we connect and what the power of connection actually means on the internet. So we've built a website. We've built the foundations of our business where we're going to make money. We've taken that website and we've made it a dominating force within the search engines. We've been perceived and become an expert by those same people that have traveled to your website, that have bought your products, that have taken your lists, that have joined your newsletter groups. And so we now need to move on to what is the final step in becoming successful online, and that is connecting with people who are the same as you, people that have built their website, that have become experts, that have gained knowledge, that have products, that have people on their list, and you can both do deals. You can both come up with ideas to promote. So I'm going to show you what happens if you connect with the right people, and how you can take that website and your expertise with the product that you've created and turn that into a gold mine. So of course, just like video 1 and video 2, we are taking you back inside the Warrior Forum, the place where all things happen to those people who want to truly become successful online. And I kid you not, once you get into this place and understand the power of this, then you'll understand how people become successful easily. Okay, so we're going to look at the Warrior joint ventures, and if you read this quickly, it just tells you how many millions of dollars have been made over the last 6 years with people doing ventures with each other. You have to be in here for a little while before you can do this. It's not a difficult thing. That's something we teach with a home business training video course, which we can discuss later. But right now I'm going to take you into this joint ventures and explain to you how you can take your product, yourself, and connect with these people, and in an instant have potentially hundreds of thousands of people visiting your product page in the blink of an eye. So let's take you to that place for a moment. Let's say you've got your website up and running, you've done all the hard work. Let's say you've got your product in place, your reach is going right across the internet. Okay, this product now is something that you could take to a joint venture partner and ask them, would they like to try your product in front of their people? You target the same niche, you make sure you're completely relative, and then you go to these people and you ask them to promote your product to their people. Now you could spend 20 minutes in here and come away with some of the greatest names, with some of the biggest lists on the internet, specifically targeted to your niche and your product. If your product is as good as it should be, which again is made by the people within this Warrior Forum, then they will grab you by the gazolas and gladly take you to their people, because everybody's making money. And that's the whole idea. As long as your product is good, as long as it's going in front of the right people, you can potentially have your PayPal account or your ClickBank account rammed with money in just a few days. Now just think about that. Now just look at some of these that we've got down here. These people who've got very responsive lists. What if you took 100 people in here who are professionals, who were tightly focused on your niche, and they all had 1,000 people that were responsive? Just think of the amount of people that would be in front of your offers in a fraction of a time. So this is a very short video because it's simply the natural step. Once you become an expert, now you can build a website and become an expert super fast if you get this right. The connection part is just a case of you going into these people and saying to these people, hey, this is my product, this is what I can do. So let's just take one and see what happens here. So let's just quickly show you just a few of these before we get too excited. This person here, 640,000 double opt-in subscribers. Double opt-in is the proper way to do things. You know that they're targeted and focused then. That is phenomenal. Now just think, we'll do the maths in a second about the conversion rates. He says he's got between 10% and 30%. We'll take a ridiculous percent and show you what can be earned very, very quickly just by doing this. Up to 8,000 for this one. This guy's a professional as well, and this is what it's all about. It's not about sending junk out. This is about sending out quality to quality people. There's another one, 1,000 subscribers in a very responsive niche. And there's another one. And so you can see quite quickly that in a small amount of time you could have people paying you money for your products or your services or your affiliate offers or whatever it is that you have. So let's just do the maths on that and give you a tiny indication of the kind of money involved. So let's take the extreme one, the first one we saw, for the double opt-in. And let's not just take the extreme number. Let's be extreme with our conversions, okay? And take the worst possible scenario we can take, and then take one of the scenarios that he mentions, much lower than he says, but nevertheless, let's do that. So let's say we go up to this guy and we say, hey, we've got a fantastic product. That product is exactly what your subscribers need. Please take a look and let me know. He gets back to you and says, yeah, cool. My 640,000 subscribers would be very much interested in your product. So we take the 640,000 JV subscribers, and let's say they convert at just 1%. Just 1% of those people convert. And so that means that we would send his people to our list and give them some free information and give them a warm-up onto the product. And let's say 6,400 of them take action. That means they click the link for more information. So the 6,400 of these people, let's say they convert at 1%, which would be 64 customers. So the 64 customers would be the people that spend money out of the 640,000 people we initially put your product in front of. So you can see that is a ridiculously low conversion, although that is a conversion that lots of people work on. So let's say the product price is $47, which is an average price for a product these days. It's not super low, it's not super high. It's a great one to start with. So we got a product price of $47 and 64 people, which were the customers that spent that money with you. That would be a total of $3,008. Now we need to give this JV partner some money, and for digital electronic downloads, videos, ebooks and the such likes, the usual rate is 75%. That is always negotiable, but if you want to get quick money, you've got to give 75% of the people that gave you this list. So we would then have to give that JV partner $2,256. Thank you very much. He's a happy man. Meaning that you would walk away with a total profit for your product in front of those 640,000 people of $752. Doesn't sound like a lot of money in comparison to that? Well, that's because the conversions were rubbish. But nevertheless, once your product's made and you get in front of this person, this is just easy money. This is just one person. So let's take a small increase in the conversion. He says up to 30%, between 10 and 30%. Let's just take his lowest number because that is still quite high. And this is your first venture into doing JVs. And I don't want to scare you with the kind of money that can be earned. So 640,000 JV subscribers converted 10%, which means 64,000 of those people take action and want more information from us or want more about our product. So the 64,000 convert at 10%. That's 6,400 customers to spend money. Okay, simple. That's the big number we started with. That's the people who showed interest. Out of those people who showed interest, 6,400 people spent money. So the product price is $47 and we had 6,400 customers to spend money. That's 300,800. That's just over $250,000. So we have to give our partner the commissions for doing us the great favour. Again, 75%, which means he'll walk away with $225,600. Thank you very much, giving you a total profit of $75,200. $75,000, converting at 10% to 640,000 people. Does that sound so tough now? So if we hit somewhere between the 752 and the 75,000 from one person, how much money do you think you could make if you did this with 1,000 people? What if it was only 100 people that all had 1,000? Can you see the kind of money that can be earned? This is real success online. This is the way you make a start. This is what drags you out of the dumps where everybody else is and actually makes you money. And so far, we've not done a great deal of work. We've let other skilled people do their work for us. Just ponder on those figures a minute. Don't be in too much awe of this. Just look at this. 1%. What if you did this with 1% right across the board? How many 752s you could earn? So let's wrap this up so you can run off really fast and build yourself a business. So look, we worked on the worst percentage of 1% and we came up with $752. Okay? Now if we spend 12 months taking this same product and finding ourselves 100 JV partners, just 100 JV partners, and it took us all year to do that, you would still walk away with over $75,000. If you found yourself 500 JV partners on the same £752, you'd walk away with $376,000. Okay? It's not impossible. The truth is, you're looking somewhere with 100 JV partners with maybe 1,000 up to 10,000 JV subscribers that you can work with. If it took you all year to do that, you would be a super rich man. Although you know as much as I do, it wouldn't take you forever to do that, because we're following the home business success 3 steps, which gives us everything that we want from everybody we want it from, much cheaper, leaving us with no sweat on our brow whatsoever. So there you have it. Home business success in 3 steps. Build a website, become an expert, connect with like-minded people. Take those 3 steps, keep it really simple, use the skills of others, and you will make all the money that you want. You will achieve all the success that you're after without breaking your back, drawing blood, having to wipe sweat off your face, having to sit in front of the computer all day, or have your family screaming at you for all the time you're wasting going round and round the internet looking for answers. This is the answer. It's the simplest 3-step process I know anywhere of any kind of business model anywhere on the planet. Okay, let's wrap the video up. You've had the journey, you've had the 3 steps. The only thing left for you to do is to make sure that you take action and continue your training and get more information about how you could become successful, which takes us nicely into John's treasure chest of free gold, where we have built a community of beginners that have excelled their potential far beyond anything they could have expected, much quicker than anyone would believe. There's free video courses, there's free reports, there's free ebooks, there's free business training, you get free advice, you get free software, free tools, you get me to help you, you get the best underground training I've ever seen of anywhere on the internet that shows you the fastest, the easiest, the simplest and the cheapest route to home business success. This is an honest way to make money. I would highly suggest you click the button right in front of you that says join now. Go to the registration page. It's free access for you. There's a short video that'll tell you what to do. Get yourself in there. You keep your hand in your pocket. You don't bring no money out. This is not a place where you spend money. This is where we give you the information and advice that you need to excel your business without you buying get-rich-quick ebooks, without wasting time on the internet floating around. So do yourself a great favor. Click on the red button, join now, and I'll see you across the other side where we can really get deep dark and show you how you can become successful. Thanks for watching the video. Whatever you decide, I wish you the greatest of success.